Every time I try to record video, these guys have to go crazy in the background. Look at this. Why? Why do y'all have to be in here? Stop it. Go, get off. Off. Finally, after 17 months of trying to get pregnant, Simeon and I were blessed with a child, and I'm just so grateful. God is just so good, you know. I just cannot believe it still. And I'm going to post a video about my testimony with that and my trying to conceive journey. I'm almost out of the first trimester. I'll be 12 weeks on Friday or Saturday. The baby's measuring a couple days ahead, so I probably am already measuring 12 weeks anyway. It's been really rough, I'm not going to lie. Most days I look like this. I don't have makeup on. One good thing, though, I'll start with some good things. I haven't gained any weight. I've actually lost a couple pounds because I've been so sick. And my skin's pretty clear. I mean, I always have a couple red spots here and there, just kind of under the skin stuff. But for the most part, my skin is pretty awesome. So I've been really enjoying that and just kind of not wearing a lot of makeup and just letting my skin breathe and just try to stay away from as many chemicals as I can while being pregnant. You know, I'm really big on trying to reduce toxins, but I also love the beauty industry, so it's kind of hard, you know, to reduce all the toxins because, of course, the beauty industry is the worst about that. So, you know, you just kind of pick your battles, but I've been really trying to let my skin breathe and just let it be. Pregnancy has been really fun in a lot of ways. It's super exciting, get a lot of attention. We did a really fun photo shoot and announced yesterday for 4th of July. And that was just so much fun. And I'll insert some pictures in this video. We just had so much fun. My friend Ruth took them with her iPhone and they turned out so cute. Of course, my Facebook is like flooded with pictures. I went a little overboard on posting about it, but I just really want to celebrate this pregnancy. And whether or not people think I'm over the top or ridiculous, I just find that I don't really care because, to be honest, with my wedding, I got engaged and I got married in 4 months and planned my wedding so fast and didn't have any bridal showers or anything. And so I just never got to really experience that kind of celebration. So Simeon and I are really excited, and he, you know, of course, doesn't really care what I do with baby showers and stuff, but I'm going to have a gender reveal and a few showers, and, you know, obviously, I've never been a mom before, so I'm going to need to have showers. But I am excited. I'm going to go over the top with all of it, I'm sure. And between my mom and my great aunt, like, they love to help me with this kind of stuff. They pretty much took over my wedding, and that's why I was able to plan it so fast. So I'm sure with my baby showers, they're going to be awesome. So I can't wait to share those things with you as I prepare for all the fun festivities in this pregnancy. I do plan on vlogging my pregnancy and keeping up with things I'm doing and hacks and different things that I've found that have helped me, and I'll share some of those with you in this video. So another thing that's good about being pregnant so far is well, we did get to see the baby twice already. We got to see the baby at 6 weeks, 3 days, 6 weeks, 3 days, and it was so cute. Let me insert the picture after this. And you can see. Okay, so the baby just looked like a little burrito. It was so little. It wasn't really moving or anything then. It was still really just like an embryo, I guess is what stage it's in. But then at 9 weeks and 3 days, we got to see the baby, and it had like arms and legs, and like, like little like hands and little head and everything. It just looked like a little gummy bear, and it was moving and wiggling. And I have two little clips that I'm going to post about that as well, and I'll insert those now. So you can see how the little baby is just wiggling around. You can see like the little arms and legs, and it's just so stinking cute. I just did not expect it to be moving so much. So wasn't that so cute? Those little movements. It was just like wiggling, and I just could not believe how cute that was. The baby was just dancing around, and it was so cute. Anyway, so I could go on for days about how fun the ultrasounds have been, but I think the next time I go back to my OB will be July 16th, and that I will be like 13 weeks ish, in between 13 and 14 weeks. And I don't think I'm going to do an ultrasound then. I think she's just going to do the fetal heartbeat. Sorry. She's just going to do the fetal heartbeat Doppler. And that will be fun because we actually haven't heard the heartbeat. We've just seen it. So we saw the heartbeat on the screen, like you can watch the waves, and the ultrasound tech told us that our last appointment, the heartbeat was at 164. So we're super excited. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. We are super excited to find out. I think I'm going to go when I'm around 15 weeks pregnant and do the first glimpse ultrasound here in town and find out then. So sometime around August, I'll probably have a gender reveal. And that's going to be super fun. But so far, pregnancy has really been really hard on me. I did not expect to get so sick. I mean, I know some people get morning sickness, but I mean, I feel like I got it pretty bad. I've definitely been puking like several times a day and just having a really hard time, just bloating, constipation, discomfort, just all of the things that can happen, I feel like have happened in my first trimester. I've just been really uncomfortable. I haven't made it to the gym at all because my energy has been so low. I eat a lot of fruit, chicken. I have a lot of food aversions. I have a super heightened sense of smell. So chicken and like a lot of meats just make me so sick. Like, ugh. And I'm one of those people that loves to eat meat. And I, before I was pregnant, was eating meat with every meal. So it's just been really, really hard for me to get enough protein. So I've been eating a lot of avocados and different things that I can just stomach that have protein. And in fact, I feel like my body is just like so flat right now. My poor muscles and everything have not been getting very many nutrients. I feel, much better at this stage, but around 6 to 9 weeks, I was just so sick. I just couldn't even function. Like, it was so bad. I had to call in some Zofran, which I prayed about it, and I took it one day, and it didn't really help me that much. So I decided that I was just going to power through it instead of take the risk of taking the meds. And I know some people say, like, the medicine's fine, and there's no real problem with taking them. And, that's great. I'm not going to judge anybody for taking that medicine. It's just, I didn't feel right about it. I mean, I don't even hardly I have maybe ibuprofen and Benadryl in my house, and that's it. And I like never take those. So, I mean, I'm just not the kind of person that really jumps to medicine. I kind of just suck things up. And to be honest with you, I don't get sick very often or have a lot of health problems that cause me to need much. I mean, every once in a while I'll have, some cramps during my period that I have to take a couple ibuprofen, but I'm just really uncomfortable with taking medication. And One of the side effects of Zofran was constipation, and I was already struggling so bad with that I was like, it's just not worth it. I'm just gonna like do whatever I can to be, comfortable. I mean, I'm still sick with the medicine, and I didn't want to tell my doctor and her just give me more medicine or change it. I just probably wouldn't have taken it anyway, and I'm glad that I didn't, because it was just peace of mind for me, and I was able to just go get through it. I have been able to keep fluids down somewhat. It hasn't been so bad. Like I don't have hypermesis, whatever, gravidarium or whatever it's called. I don't have that really bad sickness where I can't keep anything down. It's just that there are certain times of the day where I just have a really hard time. Um, and I just know that I'm gonna puke up whatever I eat. So I just try to eat things that are not so harsh to puke up. But I do like right now I'm getting more sick at night. So during the day is when I'm really trying to like pack in all my nutrients. And then at night I just eat a lot of like crackers and goldfish and like just really bland stuff. I really like fruit and vegetables, to be honest. I've been eating a lot of peaches and plums and celery and bananas. Today I ate strawberries and bananas. I'm just surviving off of fruit. So I'm like a monkey right now. Um, Another thing that's really helped me in this morning sickness battle is at first I couldn't drink carbonated drinks, but here lately I've been extra thirsty and I've been finally been able to keep some water down without getting like too full and feeling like I gotta puke. So I've been drinking LaCroix drinks. I'll show you. So don't judge me, but right now I'm drinking a little bit of Coke with Sonic Ice because I haven't been able to drink carbonated drinks and I was just craving a Coke. And I know I could preach all day about what's bad in this, so don't judge me, but it's just a treat for today. But I'm also sipping on this LaCroix drink. I really like the grapefruit one, but they have a bunch of different really awesome flavors. I think one of the others that I like is the coconut one, and then I think there's a watermelon one that I really like. Oh, they're so refreshing. And I just got really tired of drinking regular water. So it's kind of nice to get something that's a little bit flavored but doesn't have all the added sugar. Because, I mean, I'll drink, a little bit of Coke here and there, but I'm not really the kind of person that drinks a lot of soda. I just don't think it's really good for you. And I personally can't have a lot of caffeine, which brings me to another fact, um, since I don't drink a lot of caffeine due to some issues I had with caffeine in the past with anxiety, it's been really easy for me to transition into pregnancy. I know some people have problems with that because they just feel like, they're just like sleep deprived or something because they can't get their caffeine. So that's been nice. I haven't really had a huge decrease in my energy from not being able to drink a lot of caffeine. So I'm fortunate for that. Another thing that I purchased is a pregnancy pillow, which I'm using to prop up the camera, but mine's like a little like hook shaped one. It just looks like a J, but it's kind of upside down. And this is the print. Got it for like $20 or $30 at Burlington Coat Factory. So in the beginning of my pregnancy, we just were walking around there, and I was like, well, I know I'm gonna need one. And even though my belly isn't like big and huge yet, I think I should go ahead and buy this one because it's like $20 cheaper than the ones I saw on Amazon. So I went ahead and bought this pregnancy pillow, and let me tell you, get the pregnancy pillow as soon as you get pregnant because you're so uncomfortable sometimes, even just with Simeon's texting me. My husband left the oven on this morning to make some chicken before work, and he just texted me and said chicken is delicious. He's so goofy. So anyway, so I bought it, and I'm so glad that I did because as uncomfortable and miserable I have been through this first trimester, I'm so glad that I could at least have some support and comfort trying to sleep. There's a lot going on in your stomach area. For me, I'm very short-waisted, so I'm starting to show already, just a little bit. My stomach is really stretching, and I can just feel like all those round ligaments just pulling and stretching, and your digestive system is changing so much that like there's a lot of gas pains and things going on there, and it just really has helped to have like a little bit of extra support and comfort when I'm sleeping, because honestly, I don't know how I would be sleeping very well without the pregnancy pillow. I'd have to have like 3 pillows, regular pillows, to kind of make up for that. Which brings me to my other point. Since my sense of smell is so heightened right now, like ridiculously heightened, like I can smell everything, and it's so annoying. I really hope that my next pregnancy that I don't smell everything, because I think that's one of the reasons why I am so sick. And of course, I look a lot more sick right now than I am, probably because I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm pale. So don't think I'm dying or anything, but I always look like this when I don't have makeup on. But since my sense of smell is so strong, I have had the hardest time being close to Simeon, because for some reason he stinks to me. And I feel so bad because I am like super affectionate and super all over Simeon usually, and like he's the one that's not as cuddly. Like, because I am like that, over time he has like learned my love language of physical touch, and just like always wants to be like next to me and stuff. And he's always trying to get in my face and be sweet and talk to the baby and all that. And I'm just like holding my breath because for some reason he stinks to me. And Simeon is the cleanest guy ever. He takes more showers than me. He always wears deodorant. He's like super, like, he's a veteran from the military. So he's like super, like, just strategic in his routine, and his hygiene is great. Like, there's no reason for him to smell to me, but he just does. And I feel so bad. I really hope that goes away, because it's really, it's just really been really funny because he's so sweet and I've just been so mean to him. But he's been a trooper. He's like, whatever, you're pregnant. So, it's been fine. He's taking it well, but he will joke with me and tell me I'm mean. And I have been kind of moody. I haven't really had like a lot of hormonal, like emotional problems. I haven't been like, I haven't been super emotional. I haven't just like cried from watching a commercial or anything like that. I'm actually just kind of aggravated a lot of the time just because I don't feel good. It's just like, when you're that nauseous and throwing up all the time, you just kind of get over it and you just get really frustrated. So I think that's just a real reaction from that. I don't really think it's so much my hormones. But hormonally, I think that I've been just a little wacky with just like, I guess just being like little aggravated and mean and not very sensitive to Simeon because I'm so miserable and I make him do everything. So he's been a trooper. He just started working again. So lately, until this week, I've had him here to help me do everything. He's been doing the dishes every single day. So he's been a big help around the house. Of course, he doesn't clean like I do. So the house is really gross. I just can't wait to have my energy back to be able to just like deep clean things and do things like normal. So anyway, I lost part of the video yesterday, so I just wanted to kind of wrap things up. But so yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here right now. I'm starting to feel bad this evening, so I made Simeon stop and get me a taco, and I'm excited about that. That's one of the things that the baby wants all the time is tacos. And I know they're not super healthy, but right now I'm not really getting a whole lot of food and keeping it down. So if I can stomach something, I'm just gonna eat it. And I haven't gained any weight, so I'm just like trying to survive right now. Um, and I've been doing a lot better, so I really think that the sickness will leave with the first trimester within a couple weeks. So just please cross your fingers for me that it does because I'm so over it. But being pregnant is such a blessing, and we're just so thrilled to finally be pregnant. And even though it's been kind of rough on me physically and emotionally, not so much emotionally, but just physically mostly. I am super excited, and it's not going to steal my joy away just because I don't feel good. Um, I'm just super, super thrilled to be pregnant, and I know that these feelings are temporary, and God's been so good through the pregnancy. Everything's been so healthy, and baby is just growing and doing so well, and we're just so thrilled. And we just can't wait to find out what the gender is. We'll hopefully find out soon, and I'll be posting a video of our gender reveal. But these are a couple videos that I have listed that I wanted to see if you guys would be interested in. Thinking about doing, let's see, I already told you about the testimony and trying to conceive video I'm going to do. I plan on doing, I've already recorded a get ready with me video to share some new products that I'm using on my face. And then I also plan on doing a video of finding out I'm pregnant, showing like my test and the process and how I found out and all that. That's a really kind of exciting video. How I told Simeon and how I told our friends and family. And then I want to do a first trimester must-haves. I'd like to get a list together of things that I've really, really depended on. I know I told you a couple things in this video, but I'd like to have a little bit more organized video for you. And then I also want to make this belly booby butter to help just like soothe itching, growing skin. And I know that genetics are pretty much the reason for stretch marks, but I definitely am going to lather everything up as much as possible with some good nourishment. So I want to make that do-it-yourself butter, and I'd love to do that on camera for you. It'll be all natural, of course, using things like coconut oil and shea butter and almond oil and essential oils and things like that. So, and I'll probably do it whipped and everything and show you how I do that. And then also, I'm thinking about doing like bump dates every week or two or month. Let me know what you think about that. And then, of course, outside of pregnancy, we'll still be vlogging on, I'll still be vlogging about the flipping houses and different things that's going on just in life in general. But right now, my life is pretty much about being pregnant. So, yeah, so I am going to set you guys down and show you my baby bump. It's really small right now. But yeah, I'm so short-waisted. I feel like I'm gonna show a lot earlier than some people. My hip bones are right here, and my bra ends right here. So yeah, this is baby Fob, little tiny baby Fob. All right, stay tuned and subscribe to my channel.